And US President Joe Biden is calling for the 4-day Israel-Hamas pause in fighting to be extended to allow for the release of more hostages. He spoke to reporters to confirm a 4-year American girl was one of the 17 hostages set free on Sunday. Let's take a look at DD India's US correspondent Nick Harper's report.
US President Joe Biden was buoyed by the news that Abigail Idan, the 4-year-old American-Israeli child who was taken on October the 7th, had been freed and was now back with her extended family in Israel. She was taken by Hamas on October the 7th after reportedly watching fighters kill both of her parents. Biden said that she had undergone terrible trauma.
Abigail was among 13 hostages released today from Gaza, under the brokered and sustained, though intensive U.S. diplomacy. She's now safely in Israel, and we continue to press and expect for additional Americans will be released as well. And we will not stop working until every hostage is returned to their loved ones. That's my goal. That's our goal, to keep this pause going beyond tomorrow so that we can continue to see more hostages come out and surge more humanitarian relief into those who are in need in Gaza.
The president is now pushing for the release of all the other hostages. But of course, that can only happen if the pause in fighting is extended further. And part of the problem is that Israel throughout has argued that if there is a longer pause in the fighting or even a truce, that would only give Hamas the ability to regroup and to strengthen. So President Biden has been urging all sides to try and extend that pause as long as possible. He spoke to reporters on Sunday, during which he said he was hopeful that this is not the end, referring to the fact that Monday is the 4th and final day when we're expecting to see more hostages released. If there are any more, a pause in the fighting would need to be extended further. Joe Biden managing to speak to the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on the course of Sunday, during which we're told by the White House that the two leaders agreed that the work is not yet done and that they would continue working to secure the release of all the hostages. So both men want the same thing, for Hamas to no longer be in control of the Gaza Strip. However, Israel has said that it wants to continue to the fight, to continue that fight to eradicate Hamas, and therefore we may not see the pause in fighting extended as the US president is hoping. Nick Harper in Washington, reporting for DD India.